Hey guys, so I know it's been a while since I last uploaded. I'm really trying to fix this still, as I always say, because it's always the truth. I'm always trying to be able to actually upload, get in front of my camera, and record videos and upload them on the same day, hopefully. But sometimes that just doesn't work out and happen, and it's like I'm working on taking care of my mental and physical health right now, so that can kind of create less time to make videos because as it is right now it takes me like all day just to do like a few health routines. Like, I'm not gonna lie here, like I don't want to get too specific because I don't want to like get all dark in this video or anything, but yeah, like basically that can slow down my ability to make videos. So next thing you know, it's been all day, and yeah, I got all my self-care stuff done usually, but then my videos still sit and they don't get done. So that's unfortunate, but I'm always working towards not having that happen. And hopefully soon, because I really feel like we're in such a big shift right now. Like, the energy is so heavy, but also so clear. That's what's coming. And all the heavy energy and dense energy is leaving our lives. I don't know if everyone can feel that, but I really can. And I can feel it like with the season change as well. Like, I've just always been able to like feel when the seasons are changing, and it's like a really awesome, cool feeling, and it's very cleansing and healing, because that's also the way that the planet heals, is through weather and through shifting of seasons and such. Oh my god, switching environments, like shifting through different environments and stuff. So that's the planet's way of living and healing. And just like our human bodies, like our bodies go through that sort of a shift as well, right? So I hope that that makes sense, but to some of you it probably will. Some of you maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I don't want to get into that too much, but I've talked about it on my main channel and maybe on this channel a bit as well. I think I have on this channel too. So if you guys are interested in that, you can check this channel. But I also always link my main channel description below all of my videos. But other than that, today is a bit different because I'm going back to the dentist, just for a checkup and a cleaning. No big deal, but I have had anxiety about it. Here's why. Because when I got my wisdom teeth out, and I did, I think, keep this video public. I don't know, it didn't really do really well, and I just like kind of, it's a big story to tell, and with little storage on my phone it was hard to tell because I wasn't really given the time by my phone to tell the full thing, the full story. But hopefully maybe one day that can happen. I mean, I could use my tablet to record it because it doesn't give me a time limit, so if you guys are interested in that, let me know. But like, seriously, it was one of the best experiences of my life. Yes, because it needed to happen, especially because I had one of them jammed into my sinus cavity. So I would have hated to see what my life would have been like had I left that in there, that tooth in there. Um, but yeah, because that could have caused some like health concerns and all of that. So since I got my wisdom teeth out, though, I didn't have a lot of anxiety. I had a lot of anxiety before the last few days, and then as the last few days passed, I was like mostly fine. Sometimes I still did get anxious and nervous about it, but for the most part, I was pretty confident and okay with it. And same with on the way there, I was really confident. I had like no anxiety. Of course, again, there were small amounts of anxiety where, sometimes I did get a lot of like some small anxiety, not a lot of anxiety. So I did struggle a little bit there, but for the most part, I was feeling pretty good and confident about it all. But then when I finally got there and like, to the actual room, there were like three different rooms that we had to go to because one was just like, just a general like checkup kind of thing to like, I don't know, check things out, see what, your any health concerns or allergies, whatever. And then the second one was confirmation of all of that, plus checking your mouth and like measuring your mouth and all of that. And they actually like looked inside my mouth and whatever, and at the x-ray, and they explained kind of the procedure and all of that. And then the third one was the actual surgery, and the room made me really uncomfortable and anxious because it looked too hospital like, it looked too much like a surgery room. And I mean, like, yes, it is a surgery room, but like it looked too much like one, and that gave me a lot of anxiety. It wasn't even the procedure, it was literally the fucking room, and I can't even express it enough. Like, it was kind of sad. And lame, but that's me. That's how I operate, I guess, you know, so that made me really anxious. So I kind of traumatized myself a little bit because if you guys know, um, about anxiety or panic attacks, especially panic attacks and like hyperventilation, can be another panic attack symptom, or like it can lead to hyperventilation, or it can also lead to gagging, sometimes even actually throwing up, and that's kind of where I was at. I didn't end up like puking or anything, but I did end up gagging, and like it was so sad. But they were so helpful. They were so good about it. It was awesome. And the moment I actually started to fall asleep, it was just like no matter what you were thinking about, you could be thinking the same things you think about when you're having a panic attack or just really heavy anxiety, and you can actually feel it in your breath. Yeah. Anesthetic didn't let that continue. Like no matter what you're thinking about, anesthetic does not let your body overreact. It's so awesome. But I loved it personally. I got the gas mask thing, whatever you want to call that, and they actually had to give me 2 doses because I got so anxious that I actually ended up pushing it off my face. And then it started to kick in. And then, you know, they gave me some more because it's like I wanted more. And yeah. So they just kind of asked, like, do you want more? And I'm like, yeah, because you know what? It was really killing my anxiety. And I knew that I had to get the procedure done. Like, I was still conscious enough to know that it's like, I need to get this done. So yeah, I just put it back over my face. I'm going down anyway, so might as well. And so it was a really good feeling, actually. Like, it doesn't let you get anxious. Anesthetic does not let you get anxious at all. But from my anxiety before that I felt, in when I just got into the room and all of that, and was, they had like me actually, well, and that's because I didn't like wear socks or anything, because I didn't think that I would need to take off my shoes or anything, but they had me wearing these like, I don't know, those like, I don't even know what they're called, but basically they were like socks, but they also were made out of like really weird material. So I don't know. Basically, that's it. And yeah, so they had me put those on my feet, and that was making me like really anxious because it's like it made it look more serious than it was because they had all these like things are lying around that it's like, oh my god, this looks intense, but it's not at all. It was like the best experience of my life, except for that little scenario. And that's just my problem today, is that now I'm feeling a little traumatized to go to the dentist. But as of last night, I've been really embracing positive energy towards it, and I'm actually kind of now getting excited about going to the dentist, so hopefully that goes really well. And I'm kind of like putting myself back into the energy before I got my wisdom teeth out going to the dentist. But I did, like, now I'm a little bit anxious to go back to the dentist because the last time you know, it was an oral surgeon though, but like the last time I went to the dentist was at the oral surgeon. And so the last time someone was working on my mouth, I started gagging and getting really anxious. So luckily I didn't start hyperventilating though. That was great. But I did start gagging, and now that's a new anxiety symptom that I've been facing for a while now. It's kind of starting to fade away, but I am kind of worried about that. But and hyperventilation especially, I'm really worried about starting to hyperventilate while I'm there. But I know I'm not. I'm pretty confident in that. Like I said, I'm starting to embrace the positive energy about it more so now, so I'm feeling pretty good about it for the most part. But still felt like talking about it through this video because I was going to journal earlier, but that didn't end up happening, and I might still today, but I just thought that it'd be easier because I might as well just talk about it because I can say a lot more than I can type because I don't really always have the energy to type or write out things, so talking makes it a lot easier, especially because I love talking. That was like another flaw with getting my wisdom teeth out. I didn't stop talking. Afterwards, my mom actually had to tell me to, like, you should probably stop talking so much because, you know, you just had surgery on your mouth. And it's like, yeah, I know, but, and I tried my hardest, but the most I could do was, like, out of 100, I could, like, talk 90 fucking words, like, out of 100, less than I was. So, yeah, it wasn't easy for me at all. And it was, like, a 3-hour drive home. But the pain in my jaw did give me some motive to not speak, but it made me like, oh my god, I just like, I wanted to say everything, but I could not because my mouth was just so sore. So I just felt all this resistance inside of me because it's like, I want to say something so bad, but I can't because my jaw was hurting for that exact reason. It wasn't the surgery that made it hurt necessarily. Of course, it has something to do with it, obviously, but like, it wasn't after the surgery that was causing the pain. It was my talking that was causing the pain to increase. So, yeah, the pain was bearable, but my talking made it less bearable. So, hoping that goes over well. And then I want to come home and watch The Hunger Games or maybe Divergent, and it's going to be so great. And I'm thinking of getting Starbucks afterwards because that would also be great. And that always makes me feel really accomplished because I never really get Starbucks. So when I do get it, it makes me feel really accomplished and rewarded and good about myself. So hopefully that happens. I still have some cleaning to do today yet as well. So that's going to be fun. But, if you're wondering why it's ending so rushed, it's because I have literally like 30 seconds to end this video. So yeah, my phone's back to giving me like no time at all to record videos. So hopefully that didn't just kind of ruin the whole video, but that's my plan for today. And my biggest anxiety is getting this dentist appointment done and over with. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will update on that just in my next vlog video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And as always, I will link my main channel in the description below this video.